Good evening. Welcome to This Week in Review. Tonight's stories include Tuesday was Bonfire Night. The Santa Claus Parade is scheduled for December 8th. Smalls Island Bridge update. School bus stop has been damaged. Senior Center update and more, so please stay tuned. Tuesday was Guy Fawkes Day, more commonly referred to as Bonfire Night. There were a couple of bonfires this year. There was a bonfire in the Muddy Hole area and one in the beach area. At the request of Burgeo Town Council, Newfoundland Telephone installed a phone booth in the area of the Town Hall this summer. The phone booth was installed in July and went into service around the 1st of August. The phone has had a great deal of use, especially from people working on different contract jobs such as the road, the bridge, etc. But the phone booth has also received abuse as well. 2 of the windows have been smashed out of the booth, and the telephone directories are destroyed as fast as they can be replaced. The phone booth was installed as a convenience to us as well as visitors to our community, and not something to be destroyed. The phone booth is not the only property that has been damaged. The school bus stop in the messieurs area was damaged in recent weeks as well. Obviously, more than just a kick went into the back of this bus stop. The bus stop was constructed in the summer of '89 to give students in the messieurs area shelter while waiting for the school bus. The Lions and Lioness annual Santa Claus Parade, scheduled for December the 8th, is less than a month away. In order for the parade to be a success, the Lions and Lioness need your support. As many of you probably read in the Gulf News, Port Austin got only one response for their parade. I'm sure we will have a much greater turnout than this. Any group, organization, or individual that was not contacted but wishes to either enter a float or make a donation are still welcome to do so. Themes that the floats will be judged on are most effort involved, most original, theme of Christmas, and best private or commercial float. The contractor, Comwell Construction, are nearing completion with the new Smalls Island Bridge. The old bridge closed to the public on April 17th, and now in November the residents of Smalls Island will be traveling over a new bridge that far surpasses what they had before. Young's Construction have been working at the Senior Center now for about a month. They were working on site preparations for a while, but now they're working on the actual construction of the structure. It is no trouble now to see the shape that the new Senior Center will take, as most of the walls are in place. The ground within the structure has been leveled up for the floor to be poured. It took a long time for this project to get started, but it is in full swing now. Miss Valerie Clarke was at the community center on Friday night speaking on the Wish Foundation. First of all, welcome to our studio, Miss Clarke.
Thank you.
What is your position with the Wish Foundation?
Right now I'm a sub-chapter chairperson for the Port-au-Basque chapter, and our Port-au-Basque chapter takes in from South Branch right down to Francois and all the communities in between lying in that.
Okay, how long have you been involved with the Wish Foundation?
We've been involved for 3 years, and this is my 4th year right now.
Okay, how did you become involved?
First of all, it started with personal reasons. I have a nephew, Ryan. Ryan has muscular dystrophy, and because of Ryan being a wish child, that sparked my interest when they approached me to see if I'd be interested in setting up a sub-chapter, and from there she just grew.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about the Wish Foundation?
Well, basically, the Children's Wish used to be, it granted wishes to children that were terminally ill and life-threatening. That's changed now, and it takes in any child high risk. And what I mean by that, it could be a child, for example, that has spina bifida. It could be a child that has leukemia. It could be a child that has to have some type of major surgery, whatever. These would be classified as wish children as well. And what we do, when everything else is going on, basically it could be treatments, a bit of turmoil in the family environment, whatever. The Children's Wish is a time for a child to take their wish, whatever it could be, to meet Dolly Parton, to meet Mickey Mouse, Cinderella, whatever. It's a time to get away from all the turmoil that's going on and get away for whether it be a week, 7 days, 10 days, for a family to get together and have a chance to lead a normal life.
Okay, how many children has the Wish Foundation granted wishes to?
Right now, in Newfoundland, we've granted, as of August, I think it was 116 wishes. In our sub-chapter, Port-au-Basque sub-chapter, we have granted 5. We're on our 6th wish right now, working on. In Canada, we've granted over 1,600 wishes to date.
Okay, how many of those wishes were granted this year?
It's a difficult question. It's pretty hard to say. All I can tell you is within the last 3 years that the sub-chapter, or that the Children's Wish has come to Newfoundland, we've granted over 116. We were running that in August or September, so that's increased now, probably up to 120 or more on that. I'm not quite certain of the exact figure.
Okay, the exact name is the Children's Wish Foundation of Canada.
Yes.
What is the age limit?
The age limitation is any child up to the age of 18 years old can be classified as a wish child.
Okay. Do you enjoy your work with the Wish Foundation?
I think the Children's Wish is one of the greatest challenges that I've ever partaken. This is strictly volunteer on my part and my committee. There's not only myself, there's 4 other girls that are involved in it as well. It takes a lot of volunteer hours. We have the dedication and the community spirit, and that's what you need. Once you have that, then the rest just takes care of itself. The fundraising, the awareness, making the public aware that there is a Children's Wish Foundation. And hopefully, with the video that I've presented to you tonight earlier, that you can show, that'll give people a general awareness of what the Children's Wish Foundation is actually about.
Okay, is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, just that I'd like to thank the people in Burgeo for the past participation that they've had to the Children's Wish Foundation, and hopefully this will give you the opportunity to realize exactly when somebody asks you if you'd like to donate or if you'd like to buy a ticket, if that's what they're doing, and on behalf of the Children's Wish, that it'll give you a better understanding of what you are actually donating to.
Okay, Ms. Clarke, well, thank you for talking to us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Community events. The Lioness will be having a TV bingo on Wednesday, November 13th at 7 p.m. Cards are $1 each or 6 for $5 and are available in most stores around town. Please support the Lioness by playing TV bingo. You might be the next $300 winner, but if you don't play, you just can't win. We filmed our first bandwagon for this season on Monday night. Unfortunately, we didn't have a very good turnout for this show. Without performers, we cannot have the bandwagon. If you sing or play an instrument, we hope that you will come in and perform for us. The bandwagon will follow this program. On Sunday, November 17th, we will be starting our radio show on the airwaves. We will be taking your requests, and hopefully we will be able to provide the type of music that you would prefer. We will have a variety of music from Newfie to country to rock. The show will run from 2 to 4 p.m. We hope you will tune in. The BBS Channel 16 guides for November are now available at the BBS office at a cost of $1. The Burgeo Home and School Association held its first meeting on October 20th. An election of officers was held at this meeting. Elected to office was Paulette Jesty, President, Wanda Melbourne, Vice President, Hannah Dix, Secretary, and Patricia Spencer, Treasurer. At this meeting, there was a very low turnout of parents. With an enrollment of more than 500 students in both schools, there was only 13 people in attendance, and 3 of those were teachers. This is the beginning of a new school year for the Home and School Association, and they would like to invite all parents to attend the Home and School meetings. They encourage you to set aside a little time once a month in the coming year to attend these meetings. Without your interest, the Home and School cannot accomplish a great deal in regards to the improvement of the children's education. The Home and School is not just for elementary, but for the high school also. With your help and interest, many projects can be carried out in both schools this year. They are there not only to discuss problems, but also to share ideas to help improve the education of your children. Please show an interest in your child's education by making an extra effort to attend the Home and School meetings. If anyone has any problems, concerns, or new ideas, please feel free to contact any member of the executive of the Home and School. Well, that's it for tonight's program. Please stay tuned now for the bandwagon. On behalf of BBS and the BBS volunteers, I'm Dave Cooper. Have a great week. Good night.